So I was recently contacted by Sonny over at HPRT, who asked if I wanted to review their CP4100 photo printer. Now this type of review is a little out of my wheelhouse, but I figured since I have a new camera that needs to get put to use, I could take some pictures during family gatherings and holidays and really put this thing through its paces and see what's what. The HPRT CP4100 photo printer is a thermal dye sublimation printer that communicates with your smartphone or other device over a 2.4G Wi-Fi or Bluetooth 5.2 connection. It offers a 300 dpi printing resolution and prints onto a 4x6 inch piece of photo paper. The device includes the print ribbon along with 20 photo blanks to get started. The current price on Amazon is just under $70, and refill ribbons and photo paper are available for about $40, or you can find a package deal with the printer, extra ribbons, and photo paper for only a few bucks more. Inside the box we have the printer and another little box of accessories, which include the AC adapter, the print ribbon, the quick start guide, and the packages of photo paper. Looking at the quick start guide, it says to connect the power cord into the back, which I've just done. Open up the front cover and press and hold the power button. And then when the lights all flash in unison, that means that the printer is on. There is a QR code that you scan to download the app onto your phone. So I'll do that right now. And the link brings you to the Hey Photo download site, so I'll just install that. And while that's going, I'll continue into the instructions, and it says load the ink cassette, so open up the side cover and then load in the cassette in the direction where the holes go in first and the HPRT logo is facing towards you. There's also an arrow indicator on the ribbon as well. So it just seems to snap in place, close the compartment door. So now at this point I have to load in the photo paper, and the photo cartridge is actually on top of the unit. So take that off, slide this out, and then this should lift up. Place the photo paper into here, and then when you put in the photo paper, be sure not to touch the glossy side, and lay it into the tray with the glossy side facing up. From there, just close the cover, return this piece back to where it came from, and you can use the cartridge for paper storage, but it says do not exceed 18 sheets of paper, so I only put one of the 10 packs in. It would have been nice to see them make it 20 sheets, that way you could put 2 full packs in instead of having to sort through and take 2 of them out. But when you're ready to actually use it, there's a little leg on the bottom that you flip up, pull this out, spin that around, and then it inserts into the front. And now that that's all done and the app is done being installed, I went in and opened it up, signed my life away, and now I can go to add device. And then we can see here, it already found the printer, so I'll just hit connect. And now I've got the option to connect to the printer directly, or I can connect to it via a hotspot, my router. I'll just pick connect directly. And now I have to switch over the Wi-Fi to the HPRT printer, which comes up as direct-2BF6 blah blah blah. It did say to put in a password, and I wasn't paying attention, so let me go back to there. Okay. Password's pretty simple. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the one issue that I do seem to be dealing with is that my phone does not like the Wi-Fi connection because it's not on the internet, because Google wants everything and Facebook wants your information and whatever. So I'm currently on the Wi-Fi. You can see the indicator light for the Wi-Fi, so I can go back into the app, and now we're connected and ready to go. So just for testing purposes, I'm going to go into picture. Now every time I choose a picture, it tells me to choose one with a different resolution because it may affect the picture quality. But I don't have my phone camera set up for the highest resolutions, and I'm not sure if it will adapt the photo to the paper size or if it will just come out as a small thumbnail. I haven't gotten that far into the app yet. Okay, I found one, pulled it up on the phone. You can edit the photo. Yeah, so you can adjust it, you can add filters, you can crop, you can choose a frame, you can add text. In this case, I'm just going to say done, and I'll say print. And you can see right there it says sended. It does take a couple seconds for the picture to get ready. It's printing out. Interesting. So it prints it out layer by layer. So it printed yellow first, and then red, and then I'm guessing what could only be cyan or what have you. Oh, check it out. So one thing that I'm finding is you have to leave room behind it in order for the photo to come in and out of the printer for all of the different layers that it has to print. So my circus lighting is kind of in the way, but there it is. So it's got these little breakaway edges that you can snap off, and there you go. That's as picture-y of a picture as you're gonna get. It's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not one for photo printing, but hey, that's pretty impressive for that little unit. So let me move these out of the way, and let's try another one. So each photo has to go through a 4-step sublimation process. So that is why it goes in, out, in, out, in, out. And there we go. I don't know who those two crazy kids are, but okay, just one more. And there we go. A self-portrait for all the world to see. So my takeaways are that if you're into photography, this printer is a pretty good option if you're looking for photos that will stand up to more abuse than your bog standard inkjet printed photos, and the quality of the images that are printed are really impressive. The sublimation process includes a final laminate coating that goes over top of the photo to make the image waterproof, smudge-proof, and fade-proof. I don't like that you have to connect to an app in order to print photos. It seems like an additional step, and because I was hoping to use this with my camera, the only simple way I'm going to be able to print anything would be to use a micro SD card in my camera and plug it into my Galaxy S9. But once I trade that in for a new model, because phone manufacturers are scumbags and completely remove the SD slot from their higher-end devices, I'll be stuck having to transfer photos from my camera to my phone before I can print them out. A PC-based app or direct printing from a device would be a much better solution in my opinion. It does say that it's Bluetooth compatible, and it did show up on my Bluetooth device list, but no matter what connection I chose in the app, it always wanted to connect to the Wi-Fi. I'm not sure how one would tie in with the other, but it was a bit strange to have to use a Wi-Fi network even though it said it was on Bluetooth. That being said, the unit is small, setup is relatively easy, and the photo quality is great. If I were only using my phone to take photos, this would definitely be a win for me. But I'm going to have to say that it's hit or miss as to whether it's going to be the end-all be-all solution simply based on your use case. So that'll about wrap it up for this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. If you're enjoying this type of content and you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. And if you know somebody who would be interested in this type of stuff, share it with a friend because sharing is caring. Check out my affiliate links in the description down below at no additional cost to you. It just puts a little bit of catnip into my kitty and it helps my future channel endeavors. If you got 10 seconds to kill, check out my website at www.theferralengineer.com. It's just a whole bunch more of the same stuff, but it justifies the $12 a year I spend on the URL. And once again, thank you to all of my catnip contributors, both past, present, and future. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon.